Hey everybody, welcome to the stream and welcome to my 4-year anniversary celebration stream. That's right, now officially it's been 4 years since I started streaming. My first ever stream was in January 8th, 2019. So yeah, now it's completed the 4th year. And yeah, usually when I do these streams, I like to look back at what I did in the previous year, what I accomplished or didn't accomplish, and then look forward to what I plan to do next time. This one is going to be a little simpler because I didn't have quite the time to prepare as much things. Like since I didn't do as many clips this year, didn't really don't have a clip show ready like I used to do, and I decided not to do any more like future games montage because I felt like if I put a game in the montage, I kind of feel like pressured to stream that. Maybe I'll by the time I get to it, I'll have changed my mind and not want to stream it anymore. So this time I'm just not gonna make this list of future streams like this commitment to stream these games. And okay, what if there's a new game that I want to stream, or what if like I have a new idea, or what if I don't want to stream anymore? So I'm gonna leave myself a little bit more flexible. So no clips and no trailer, no montage trailers. But I do want to look back at my previous accomplishments, what I did, and I do have a few cool new announcements. So for some new stuff that are going to be coming to the channel. I guess that's for later, for the future part. So yeah, right now I got some stats here that I prepared, and as if you've been following my channel, you might have noticed that this year was not quite as good as the other years. I mean, in terms of my performance as a streamer, I had to take breaks for many months, like many months at a time. I took several week-long breaks, so that really diminished the amount of streams that I did total, the amount of hours. In 2021, I did a total of 134 streams, and 2022 only 59 streams, so less than half of the previous year. Hours streamed in 2021, 486. Hours streams in 2022, 216. Again, less than half. And finished games, I also finished 41 games in 2021, finished 22 games in 2022. So, and I guess you can count the Cuphead DLC as one extra game, so 23, but still. But yeah, there were a lot of circumstances that made me have to stop streaming for a few weeks. I did I stopped in February and April because I had to take care of some sick cats, and then April I think I had a lot of work. I had to take a quick break, and then June there was the time where I had my computer issues, where I had to replace my motherboard. It took a while for me to diagnose. I thought it was a power source issue, so I ordered a new power source, but it wasn't, so I had to take it to the shop, and he took a while to repair it. And fortunately, that did end up being a good thing, because I ended up not only getting a new motherboard, but also I got a new hard drive, which allowed me to finally install a Windows partition, which actually allowed me to stream a lot of new games that I wasn't able to stream before with only Linux. So I guess that was for good eventually. But then in August, I had to take another long break for almost a month because of work that had backed up, and I kind of needed to finish these projects. So okay, kind of had to put streaming to the side for a while before, and then once I finally done with all my project, okay, I can go back to streaming. So, but yeah, because I stopped streaming around February, April, June, August, that really affected my whole productivity on the channel. But yeah, I still managed to do some things. I also didn't quite manage to do one of my goals from last year, which was I wanted to do a separate YouTube channel just for uploading clips and edit new clips. And yeah, I didn't have the time to do that, so to edit new clips or edit previous clips. I do want to do one thing for the future though, and that is I kind of change my mind. Maybe instead of creating a new channel just for clips, I might upload on the same VOD YouTube channel, but re-edit some old clips as YouTube Shorts. I think that might help with the discoverability and might even be a little funnier if I edit them the right way. And because in YouTube you have different tabs, I was kind of worried about mixing up my stream VODs with clip videos. But because on YouTube Shorts have their own tabs, that should allow me to have Shorts and VODs in the same channel without mixing them up. So yeah, that's a kind of one plan for the new year. But yeah, one thing that I kind of wanted to check out. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have the usual list of streams that I do when like looking back at all the thumbnails and videos that I did over the years. And here it is. This is the new videos on my YouTube channel. The new output. Yeah, a little shorter than last year, but that's something. Another thing that I kind of wanted to check out was I did finish a total of 153 games on this channel so far. I kind of wanted to see what was the release year of each of these games, and I wondered, was there a year where I played the most games or where I streamed the most games? Like which timeline would be the not timeline? Which span of years would comprise the most games that I streamed? I mean, obviously I stream a lot of retro games, but exactly what year would most of my games be coming from? So I kind of put all the release dates of all my games on a spreadsheet, put them in order, and this is what came out. So starting from 1980, with the oldest game that I streamed was Zork 1. Obviously, there are a few empty years. I didn't stream any games from that year, but you can clearly see there's a peak here around the early 90s. 93 was a good year, yeah. And yeah, I have streamed a few recent games, like remakes from older games or new entries in older series, like Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX and Ghosts and Goblins Resurrections. Those are really recent. There were a couple of new games as well, like Cadence of Hyrule. I streamed as soon as it came out. But yeah, you can clearly see a trend going towards the early 90s when I was about 10 years old then. So yeah, that was a good year. I also noticed a lot of years from the 2000s, which I guess is when I bought a lot of games on my own by getting magazines. Yeah, yeah, 2000s. There's another peak there, smaller peak. But yeah, this was an interesting bit of information that I didn't present last anniversary streams, but I kind of got curious about it. Is there any pattern to the release dates of all the games that I've been playing on the channel? Apparently there is. Second is, well, why not do a full recap of all the games I finished this year? Should be here. Started with finishing up Broken Sword, which we started the previous year, and then I played Sonic the Hedgehog at last. I finally also played Unreal, which I never beaten before. I played it a little bit. Kind of an unusual game, but interesting. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think I've beaten so many times, it's now a comfy game. It's very, very interesting to come back to Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. I think I preferred Quake 2 over Quake 1. Even though I got lost a few times, I had fun. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, not my favorite of the trilogy, but still pretty fun. I enjoyed comparing Real Mist with the original Mist, which I already streamed, and Mission in Snowdriftland, a game that I've been wanting to come back to a long time, but the final level was a bit frustrating. Wolfenstein 3D, the game that took me 30 years to beat because it was my first game ever. Mountain of Faith, my first ever Toho game. And there's my speedrun record for getting over it, 7 hours. There's 10 Desires and Hidden Star in 4 Seasons, the other Toho games that I streamed. Not the last ones, I still have a few that I want to try. Giant Citizen Kabuto, another game that took me a long time to finish, over 20 years. Also nice to come back to Stunt Island, that meant a lot to me in my childhood, very nostalgic. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, I'm a fan of this series, so I'm glad I was able to finally stream that. And Sacrifice, another game that I beat for the first time. Ultima Martian Dreams, another game that I've been curious about. My longest stream, Ultima Martian Dreams. Dead Space, the longest game. Fatal Frame 3, which was better than I expected. And finally, my new longest ever stream, Lost Vikings 2, now at 9.5 hours, beaten it in one sitting. My previous longest stream was The Lost Vikings 1, which it took me 8 hours, almost 8 hours to beat in a single sitting. But yeah, Lost Vikings 2 is now my new longest stream ever. Were the ghosts hot in Fatal Frame 3? Nah, not really. They're only in Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater that they are. They made them slightly more attractive. Yeah, they're what? Yeah, no, they mostly were either very, very regular women with kimono and bloody face. Yeah, not very attractive. But yeah, that was my output of streams this year. And now let's look to the future. Well, one thing that I want to add, I did come up with a new emote. We already have 2 emotes with which I'm going to change the name of one of them. This one will start I'll start calling it just Mr. Zarak Explore instead of Adventurer. And then there's the Treasure one. And now, as soon as the stream ends, I'll implement this little guy. Me running away. Look at them. Ah! Running away from danger, which happens a lot on stream. Huh? Sometimes you can't fight a monster, you gotta avoid it. Yeah, that's the little guy. I also came up with, well, actually, that was my original plan for badges, for loyalty badges. I wanted to reflect kind of like the progression of RPG armors with my loyalty badges, but then I also implemented the Z for Mr. Zadok, but I decided to abandon that idea. Let's just go back to regular armor. So now we'll have new loyalty badges. First one, when you first subscribe, you get this regular cloth armor, just a white t-shirt. And then I think it's 3 months later, you upgrade to leather armor. A little stronger than just cloth. And I think at the 6th month later, you upgrade to a chainmail t-shirt. A little stronger. And I think it's after 1 year, you finally get the plate mail armor. I think most RPGs you really want to get the plate armor, even though sometimes it's heavier. It's obviously the better. But what about after 2 years? What could be better than plate armor? How about magic plate armor? But yeah, I drew all of these, all the loyalty badges and the new emote. I'm my own artist. So yeah, these are my plans for 2023. Implementing them. Oh hey Lolly, hey Shigler, hey Lager, everyone, thanks for coming by. Thanks for dropping by. And yeah, I hope. I mean, like I said, this year I've been kind of low in productivity. I had to stop streaming for a while, but if you watch me play games, you know that I don't give up easily. So I'm hopeful that next year will be a lot better. Won't have so many real life issues getting in the way of streaming. So yeah. I do have more a lot of games on the list here. I'm preparing some new ones, but like I said, I'm not going to reveal them for now. I do want to come back to point and click adventures and platformers. If you look at all the other games that I beaten, I think only no, the Sonic games are platformers, I guess, and then Lost Vikings. But I didn't play any NES games in 2002. Maybe I'll come back to an NES game in 2023. But yeah, I do want to come back to point and click adventures, puzzle games, NES games. A lot I didn't do this year this last year that now I want to see if I can accomplish this next year. Which I guess it's kind of like how you should face New Year's resolutions. You know, okay, you didn't do that next year. Let's try again. Try again this year. There's always time. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I mean, I did dress up for the occasion. I don't always wear my hat and coat, but this is a special occasion. I figured I should dress up. And yeah, it's only been 20 minutes. Like I said, only a short stream for just to look at some stats from the previous years. Let's see. I think I not forgetting anything. The emotes, graph, thumbnails, recap. Yeah, and I will, like I said, I will be posting new YouTube shorts in my YouTube channel. Probably just edited versions of old clips, but I still want to try and make them a little entertaining. Cosplaying the emote? No, the opposite. The emote is cosplaying me. This is not cosplay. I've worn this outfit in real life before. So yeah. Hope you will stick with me for this next year of my retro game streams, where we discover new old games, have some adventures, and see if I can beat some challenging games or not. There's never a guarantee, but I do try my best with practicing some games and trying to figure them out. But yeah, I still have some stuff to show, play games to showcase, and new games to discover. Am I interested in the Monkey Island series? I mean, yeah, I did play the first Monkey Island, and I started playing the second one, but I got stuck. But I could stream the Monkey Island series as well. I do own most of them. I don't think I own the latest one, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5 I own. I just don't own the 6th one, the newest one. Most of my games are games that I own. So if you want to suggest a game, it helps if it's a game that's available either on Steam or GOG. Game that I can actually buy. So yeah, hope you stick around to check out all my YouTube channel to can get an idea of all the. Yeah, if you want to know what my channel is like, what games I've been streaming, what kind of content I stream, I can always look back at look back at all my VODs. Even if you're not watching all of them, of course, they're many hours long, but you should get an idea of what kind of games I stream on my channel. Yeah. And yeah, Happy New Year. I mean, it's not my first stream of the year, but is my first stream of this new streaming year. This will be my fourth year streaming. So we'll start. I'll start counting all the new informations and new list of games starting now. Which I'm kind of glad that I managed to finish all games last year. In the recap, I noticed that we had like Broken Sword that I started streaming last year, but then finished. Or started streaming in the previous year, but then finished last year. This time, we're starting brand new, completely new list of games to start and finish. Oh yeah, like, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed my stream so far, and will continue to enjoy them in the future. But see you next time. Bye.